Y'all, Wayne is right here waiting for something. I'm gonna show y'all what it is. Oh shoot! Y'all should already know what's going on. We got Dad over here getting this watermelon nice and cut up. Why you holding the knife like that? That is not knife safety, baby.
Yeah, there ain't nobody over. You know what I'm saying? Only people over here is the Short family and you.
And your dog. He's waiting for a piece, y'all.
I be dropping some, so he might get lucky. You know what I'm saying? So y'all, today, as y'all can see, we finally getting the watermelon cut up, man. It's been a minute. I've been sitting here looking at these watermelon, and they look so juicy, and they definitely are juicy.
Yeah, so Bae is getting all the watermelon chopped up for this watermelon juice because we supposed to make it yesterday, but we was busy yesterday, and we didn't do it. So I'm saying we, but it's really him. He's really the juice man. So like, I let him take full content control. I'm just like, I let him take full creative control over it.
Right.
So
y'all seen yesterday. If you didn't, go check out the vlog yesterday. We went car shopping. You know what I'm saying? You go watch that and you'll see how that went. You know, but today we're on some different time, man. We getting more of the juices flowing, man. Cause I'm gonna tell y'all, this juice will energize you, and you can do anything off of it.
Literally, it's the perfect thing to start your day off with, other than something too heavy. So that's why we like to go with the juice. Are you just doing straight watermelon, or like what's your plans when you gonna do watermelon? Watermelon pineapple might be good, baby.
Watermelon pineapple?
Yeah, or is that
That's a little bit of pineapple. We're gonna need, look how much watermelon.
I mean, it's just a little bit of pineapple adding the watermelon juice.
I mean, we'll try it.
Yeah. So we gonna let Bae do the juice or whatever and get everything together with that. We got baby boy over here, y'all. He's been doing a lot of hand eating lately. I don't know what that means. I don't know. And he got a little spit up on his face, but that's all right. It's all right. He's still well taken care of. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, okay? But my baby is powered by milk. Don't play with him. Don't play with him. Yeah. Today we will be just enjoying the day and relaxing because, you know, me, I just be needing to relax sometimes, to be honest. Like, I be having my days where sometimes days it's just real cloudy and stuff like that, so I just be wanting to relax, to be honest. So Bae is doing exactly what I wanted him to do this morning. I literally woke up and I said, I need you to get started on that watermelon juice. And he talking about something. Who are you talking to? And look at him getting started on that watermelon juice. That's a real husband right there.
I'm gonna give my wife what she needs, y'all.
Exactly.
Happy wife, happy life. You know what I'm saying?
Period. Y'all better listen to him. He ain't lying. So you guys, I just wanted to get on this video really quick because I know that Derrick and I, we create our content, we got our supporters, we got people that actually wholeheartedly watch our videos and actually give us good advice, and also people that actually need to hear some of the things, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's always a message that people need to hear, and I just wanted to be pretty transparent because I feel like we always are transparent, and of course I could have kept these type of things to myself, but I felt like there's new moms out here and moms that are already that definitely feel this way or may be struggling with postpartum and stuff like that. With a lot of the ways that I was feeling, I kind of was, I don't want to say in denial, but I want to say that I was like kind of pushing it to the side. Like, I was like, all right, it's okay, I'm gonna nip it in the bud, I'll be all right, I'll just keep pushing and keep momming and stuff like that. When I literally had a breakdown the other day, I definitely think it was a piece of my postpartum like kind of kicking in, and you know, I mean, I had a very heartfelt talk with Derrick, and we just, you know, came to a head about everything, about how I was feeling and stuff like that. And it's very important to express how you feel and to realize how you feel and don't hold it in. And I have to tell myself this because I try to do it. And I'm really one of those people that's, you know, like, I feel like expressing yourself and communicating how you feel is very important. But for me, having to mask being a mother and being a wife and stuff like that, I just feel like that was something that I just had to push to the side. And, you know, I really thought about that heavy because I was just like, why do I want to, you know, treat myself like that or think like that or anything like that, when how I feel is very important and it's valid, and I need to be very transparent about how I'm feeling because this is my journey and this is my journey as a mom, and I don't want to affect like my mothering, you know? It's really hard to even put the words together, to be honest, but I don't want to say, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, before I had Luxon and while I was pregnant, I was telling myself, you know, I'm not gonna have to deal with postpartum and I'm not gonna have to deal with any of that, or because I have a strong mental is what I tell myself. But it's so much that your day consists of with parenting and being a mother that sometimes you forget to take those moments to actually be you And I feel like I failed to do that for like a month and a half of having Luxon. Like all my attention was on him, and all my attention was on breastfeeding and making sure I'm doing everything right and making sure I'm learning how to do it, because I was learning, truthfully. I was learning everything, and I just was stuck on doing it right in my head. But there's really no right way. As long as I'm being there and I'm being present and I'm being a mother, that's all that matters. And so I was having a rough time with that, and you know, I'm starting to realize how important it is to make sure that I still stay alive, you know, if that makes sense. And I'm not saying it in like a depressing manner or anything like that. I'm not saying it in a, you know, not to get too deep, but or in a suicidal manner or anything like that. But I'm killing myself by not fueling myself, you know, and like talking to myself in a manner, because I talk to myself. Everybody talks to themselves in a good way, you know, or a bad way too. But not making sure that I'm fine here in these States is something that I failed to do, and I'm learning, of course. And you know, having my partner there and having people that love and support you and stuff like that, and communicating and talking about how you feel is so important and stuff like that. So I just really wanted to share with you guys that, you know, I have struggled with my postpartum, and I think it's very important that it is communicated that postpartum is a real thing, because like I said, I kind of was one of those people that was in denial about it at first. So it's really important that I take and I understand, you know, everything that's going on, because life is definitely really hard, you know, and transitioning to becoming a mom is even harder. You know, this is one of the hardest jobs ever. And that's why I applaud all the mothers that I see, you know, being present and being there for their children. It's very hard, because sometimes you have to be there for them when you're not even there for yourself. And that makes sense, but it also doesn't make sense, you know. But it's a really very, very different transition. And I'm very thankful now, because it's almost 3 months with Luxon. Literally a week and a half from now, it'll be 3 months with Luxon. And I've adjusted, and Derrick and I have adjusted so well. And of course it's still gonna get hard, because 3 months of only knowing this baby, and well, knowing Luxon, our son, and I'm still trying to understand everything, and I'm still trying to see how everything operates. And it's just, I don't know, I know there's a lot of people that's out here in this world and that definitely has to relate to how I'm feeling. It's kind of like a cloudy feeling, you know, like it sometimes my brain is cloudy, and sometimes I'm not even thinking properly. And I know people call it mom brain, people call it whatever, postpartum depression, people call it all types of stuff. But I want to say I'm not really like sad. It's so hard to put this type of stuff into words. It's just like my brain, I feel like my brain is altering to my new life, and my body's moving faster than my brain can process, if that makes sense. I think it's very important that I continue to do the things that, you guys, I'm gonna be honest with you, I have not journaled, because I've been journaling since 7th grade. I have not journaled since the 2 days after I had him. Well, 3, because I journaled about having him, and I talked about that, and that was it. And I feel like it's very important for me to be making sure I'm staying in touch with myself and staying in touch with the things that I love, because I don't want to lose complete control of it, you know, because life can get very messy, y'all. Like, we are adults, we are living each day in this life, and we're having to face different stuff. We're having to keep pushing, even when we might not feel like we have the energy to do so. So it's very important that you take care of your mental health, postpartum or not, mother or not, any of that. It's so important that you take the time to watch yourself and, you know, be there for yourself and stay in the present moment, which is what I struggled with. I was presently there, you know, breastfeeding my son, changing his diaper, but my mind was somewhere else, you know. So I had to redirect myself so that I could put myself on the right path to be in the best predicament, you know, in the best mental state. And so I just feel like it was very important for me to share, because everything isn't just all happy and go lucky, and like everything isn't just so beautiful. I mean, honestly, everything is beautiful. It's an ugly beautiful, and it's also a beautiful, but there's beauty within everything, if we're being honest. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with our short family and our shorties and our team, and you know, and I hope that like I can touch a special person or special people or a group of people or any of that. Like, I hope that I can connect with people that may be struggling, and if anybody else had any relatability, I'd love to hear, you know, of course, if you're comfortable with it, because this is a very discomforting thing to talk about, you know. Like, it kind of took me a lot to get on here and talk about it, you know, because I definitely have, you know, noticed a lot of stuff change by myself and stuff. And you know, it's difficult to realize that you're changing, or you have to change, you know, because change is one of the hardest things you go through. But of course, it allows for you to grow into a powerful person, a powerful human being, so you could be able to take on anything in this life. But yeah, I really do appreciate all the people that send me kind messages and stuff like that, and always supporting us. And I just really appreciate it, because sometimes I really need to hear stuff like that, you know, that, like I said, you guys could give me some advice that may have helped you or anything like that. And another thing, let me tell y'all this, I've been spending some time in nature, but I haven't been spending a lot of time in nature by myself to just like completely disconnect and stuff like that. But that's my own fault, you know, because I like to be outside with my son and my husband and stuff like that, and my brain is telling me to make sure baby's okay, make sure husband's okay, make sure, you know what I mean, but it's not telling me you gotta be okay, you know. So I just hope that me sharing my story can help anybody else like that may be questioning how they're feeling about stuff, you know, or how they're feeling about postpartum. You're not alone, you got this, mama, in period, like mental health period, like you got this. It's all about your present moment and how you're looking at things, and your mindset is everything. And you know, like, redirect yourself, be there for yourself, comfort yourself, and support yourself. I don't know, I just feel like I just need to get on here and talk. But I'm about to get off here, y'all, and I appreciate y'all, and I truly love you guys, and I hope that y'all staying blessed and never stressed. I need to take my own advice. Peace, y'all. We out of here. On live.